Hi everybody. Today I'm going to be showing a PowerPoint that I recently released on natural law versus man's law. Um, Basically, just a short little PowerPoint that discusses just the differences between natural law and man's law. Um, I hope you learn and enjoy. Natural law versus man's law. Why natural law is imperative to understand for the preservation of freedom and truth. Natural law. The objective and knowable difference between right and wrong behavior, based primarily on the principles of non-aggression and self-defense towards others. Natural law embodies the truth that there is a higher power above man, and that morality is not based on the laws of man. Natural law is based in love, truth, and freedom. Man's law. The concept that behavior should be based on fake, written down laws by men and women who are in control of governmental structures. The erroneous and dangerous belief that man can somehow assert himself as the arbiter of right and wrong and command others to do his bidding, backed by the threat of violence or restriction of services until their will is done. This immoral belief from government is always backed by the henchmen known as police and military. Man's law is based in fear, lack of self-knowledge, and slavery. Natural law. Morality, rights, and first principles as the highest priority in one's life, so to not affect the life of oneself and the lives of others in a negative way. The embedded law of reality, which binds all beings who have the capacity for holistic intelligence to either freedom or slavery based on moral or immoral actions. People who align their behavior with natural law become increasingly free and don't need the morally relative constructs of man's law for protection and safety. Natural law eventually brings more protections unto people naturally through free will choice, as well as creating more complex and empowering systems in society. Through natural law, understanding comes from observational effects and manifestations through right action in the world. Man's law. Survival of the fittest and self-preservation as the highest goal in life, and anything else but that should be viewed as foreign or not to be considered at all due to institutional influences in society from man's law. Man's law is based in religious belief, fear, and dogma, not true spiritual understanding, like natural law. Whomever rises to the top of the pecking order in society gets to decide how people's lives are run and live through violence, even if it is not for the betterment and safety of the people who are under their quote rule. Man's law comes from quote learning and quote understanding through violence and coercion because of the lack of obedience and compliance to the laws of man. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll see y'all on the next one.